Well, many sexual assault survivors have said that they felt victimized a second time when they went through the process of getting a rape kit done.
So you can imagine their anger to find out that kit either never got tested or was destroyed. And it is happening, and critics say New York State needs to do more.
Our Michael Wooten talks with those who are looking for solutions in this Two on Your Side original investigation.
Every 98 seconds, someone is sexually assaulted in the United States.
A living nightmare.
Abby Haglage became part of that statistic when she was raped in Manhattan in 2013.
Plucked from a dark street corner, a block from my home.
This week in Albany, she stood on stage with politicians and advocates and recounted the horror of her rape, but also what followed.
I submitted to the excruciating process of sexual offense evidence collection, otherwise known as a rape kit. I remember straining through tears to watch them place all that evidence in that box, this very box, thinking how crazy it was that a whole crime could be contained in some cardboard.
But there it was, her chance at justice. Yet by the time Abby was ready to talk with SVU detectives, that kit had been destroyed.
I'll never catch my attacker. I will never stop him from plucking another girl from that dark corner. New York can do better.
Abby's story isn't isolated. Current law in New York State only requires rape kits be kept for 30 days. In his budget proposal, Governor Cuomo wants to up that to 5 years. But you don't believe that's enough?
5 years is a larger number than 30 days, but is still significantly worse than the rest of the nation. And survivors should not have their justice depend on geography.
Amanda Wynn is founder of the group RISE and also a sexual assault survivor. She's pushing New York's proposed Sexual Assault Survivor Bill of Rights, currently pending in the state legislature.
It would require several things. First, that all unreported rape kits not be kept for 30 days, not 5 years, but 20 years. Also, it would require the state work toward creating a tracking system for all sexual assault kits within New York State. And finally, they would also have to work toward creating a centralized system, a place to keep all of those rape kits.
If a sexual assault survivor is submitting their bodies to be examined, then these kits should not be destroyed.
New York has made some progress. Two on Your Side previously reported there were at least 70,000 untested rape kits nationwide, including many here. New York changed the law in 2016, requiring all kits be tested quickly, and there was funding added to end the backlog. Last year, we found Amherst, Jamestown, and Fredonia police had dozens of untested kits, but all three departments now tell me their numbers are down to 0. And so the focus turns to preserving the evidence for victims like Abby and so many others.
We deserve the chance to pursue justice when we're ready. And the least that New York can do is preserve our evidence until we are.
It's going to be a push in this year of scarce resources to get this accomplished, but frankly, you've heard why, and now we have to do the what.
Mary Alice, that was the chairman of the State Senate Health Committee. He's a Republican. His counterpart in the Assembly is a Democrat. Both of them are on board with this. It really does have a lot of bipartisan support, and so they're hopeful that this will pass this session.
Michael, it does seem like New York State is behind some of the country on this.
Yeah, there's actually a federal law that requires rape kits be kept at least 20 years. So that's for the whole country, right? It passed unanimously. It was signed by former President Obama. The issue, though, is that most sexual assaults are handled within state criminal justice systems. About a dozen states around the country have instituted that 20-year rule for rape kits. But right now, again, New York State has just 30 days that are required. And you heard the emotional response from that one victim. You can actually watch that entire part of that press conference, hear her powerful statement on our website this evening.
Well, we'll see if that changes. Hopefully it does. Michael, thank you.
You bet.